my stream. My name is Jules. As always, when you join me here, you are one of my treasures. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, as we do discuss the 5Ts on my channel. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trans. I do some teaching on here, and we talk trucks. I do want to say welcome. I know I haven't been streaming in a while. Just lots of stuff going on. My schedule hasn't been conducive to it, but I try to stream as much as I can for you guys. As you noticed, I have been posting a lot of shorts about my Gem X, which is my 2008 Nissan Xterra, which I am doing a resto mod on. Lots of projects have been accomplished with it this week. I do want to say I am happy with what's going on. This week I did two small mods to it. I did what's called a wink mirror that were popular back in the 80s. So I want to give it a little retro look. Also I did put some off-road lighting on it. So what I am going to do is I will post those videos, the video for that down in the description below. I am pulling up the comments section here, so please do feel free to join in so I can see what your we can chat along in the chat box. So if you see me looking up, that's where I do have the chat box. I am going to go in there and post the post the link to my recent video on what the modifications or the work I did to Xterra this week, or I call it the Gem X. I am a Gen Xer, and it is, like I said, my Xterra. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Everyone is welcome in here, but please keep your comments constructive. So lingrum, no language like that is necessary. Actually, when you state about being gay, I'm actually pansexual, so you guys can state what you want. Things, comments are just words. So you can go ahead, and if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. But please be constructive. I don't go on, if you guys have a YouTube, I don't go into your YouTube and insult you. So please be constructive. Well, Michelle, I am pansexual, so I do like women. I do like people of all kinds. So, if I met you and you were attractive and I found you nice, you would be on there. Former, welcome to the stream. I know I haven't been on here in a couple of weeks. I haven't seen, and I hadn't seen you around in a while. So welcome. Well, Michelle, I've never met you, so yeah, that, it's a possibility in that realm. So, never discount that. Pika, I was just stating to Michelle that, yes, I'm not gay, but I am pansexual, so it does land in a, in a similar category. It is on the LGBTQ spectrum. So say what you want to say. Uh, no, I'm a transgender woman. I'm not a boy. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Like I stated, everyone is welcome in here. So please, thank you very much. Ronaldo, thank you for the 2 jewels. Watching stuff. We can chat just about anything. I am game as long as we can be constructive with each other. No destructive criticism. In other words, we don't bash each other. We can talk, um, nicely with each other. I always talk, I always, my channel is about what I call the 5 T's. Uh, Depraved, I've been to a therapist. They're the ones that confirmed that I truly am a woman inside, and that's how I feel. Terry, you can state what you want. Gojo, please. And I'm not going to take it off. Well, I didn't really pay much. Actually, guess what? If you are in the United States, you probably paid for it because I'm a federal employee. So, no, Michelle, I am who you see. So, please be respectful. I am not insulting you in any manner. I don't make them call me. I'll tell them that I am a woman, but you can do what you want, but it's not going to hurt me. Uh, Adam, you can talk all about God and the devil, but I am an atheist, so I don't believe in God. God's a made-up myth by a man. Thank you, Amari. Well, welcome to the stream. And this is not a choice. It's something that you feel inside. Terry, yeah. The closest I would believe in to would be say that there is a light of reason. The light of reason is something that can be proved scientifically. I don't believe in a God that's a man-made myth. There's no scientific evidence that he's out there. Yes, I am a Star Wars fan. I mean, there's no scientific evidence of Noah's Ark, which is in the Bible, and I've never seen a wooden plank from it. So please, and I have no evidence. I've never seen God face to face. So you can't, I can't justify that he's there. Uh, yeah, episode 8 is um probably the worst one of them all. I'm not gonna say I don't say I hate it, but well, I'm not gonna see him because he's not a real person. I've been married, yes, Terry. Bear, I don't believe in him. If he was a real man that walked the earth, you know, Michelle, go ahead and unsubscribe. If you're gonna be in here spreading hate, um, that is exactly what religion does. It spreads hate. So, uh, why, why would you follow something that preaches hate? All religions do is they pick a group that is not of theirs and they will preach hate against them. Andrew, all my life I've felt female. Now, coming out, I came out at age 51. So that's been about 4 years. Sure, they do. If you're in here insulting me for being my true self, you're spreading hate. And for not believing, um, how did my debit card get declined? But depraved, they learn this hate from their uh, religious beliefs. Jesus may teach it, and yeah, in the Bible, but people don't follow exactly what does. I'm been in two major religions, and I can't. All I found was that they did teach against uh, certain lifestyles, races, and everything that they preach hate. They'll find one marginalized group, teach against it for a while, then they'll find another one. Christian nationalism here in the United States does that. So, Joe, in other words, uh, most people do because of Jesus and reading what's in the Bible and, you know, and what he did, they take on those beliefs that they see that they are taught. And yes, and I don't have one with him. I've never seen the man. I've never seen a true miracle be performed by him. So I'm not going to believe in him, Joe. I rather believe in the light of reason. Light of reason is taught by, do you know what the Terminator line of the Earth is? It's something that guided the astronauts of Apollo 13 into back into the Earth, and they made it successfully. That is what's the I'll have faith more in an actual light that can guide me in than a person that I've never seen. Mama, that's very disrespectful. I think you're gonna have to go. I hope my moderators start coming in. I'm not going to pull out a Bible. It's a fictional story. It is fan fiction. Because if you really look at the relationship between God and Jesus, it's just as much as Hercules and Zeus, Perseus and Zeus. They are just people, you know, they are the same type of myth. Actually, Cast, I'm here, I'm trying to be nice to everyone while everybody here that claims to be Christian and follow Jesus is sitting here and spreading hate. So I have proved my point, everyone. Check and mate, because everybody here is telling me to follow Jesus, but all they do is insult. No, I didn't say, Cast, that. I'm just saying people are preaching hate in here. But the stories are similar. It doesn't have to be that he didn't have 12 apostles. The stories are very similar. They were both sons of a god. So why is it that there's this consistency in Greco-Roman mythology along with uh, the Bible? Guess what? You know, it's there. It's a consistency. Goblins, first of all, I'm a woman. I'm a transgender woman. And if it's by actions share bearer, I do plenty of good works. When I still lived in Albuquerque, in the winter, I would buy stuff to get the homeless warm. I would give them gloves and beanies. Those are two critical points of your body to keep warm. And I would just buy them out of my own pocket and go hand them out. Thank you, Patty. So, Joe, I see that you're putting a CFU there. Just shows how sinful you truly are according to your standards. It's a myth. It's a shared myth. People that are Christians have brought this book along and believe in it. I can put. What if I pulled up Star Wars and started a religion? Of Star Wars. It's fan. It's a myth. It's a shared myth. Actually, it's a long sleeve top. It has the pearls on it. I don't need Jesus because I don't believe in him. All I do want to say is thank you to all of you for joining here on the stream. It is getting me more viewership, so it's just helping my algorithm grow. So if you come in here to teach your hate, spread your shared myth, um, guess what? You're helping me out. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Um, Joe, I used to read scripture. Like I said, I was uh, really into religion before. Guess what? No more, because I found that to me, it is not true. All I did was preach hate. I did it myself, and I slowly deconstructed religion, and I don't find that it's true. That's the thing. I don't believe it created good. And Michael, that means nothing, the 6-7. There's no actual meaning to it. Actually, John Durcott, go on to my YouTube channel, look back on May 4th, 2024, and I have my Star Wars movies listed there in order, uh, how I like them from the last one to the first. In other words, like a countdown going to my top favorite, and I give my rationale as to why. So that video was pretty long, so if I were to do it right now, it would be a long thing. Look, Joe, I've read enough. I've deconstructed. I don't believe what this book of fan fiction. Um, I identify as a woman, Kiwi K. And VZT, that's what you might think. That's not how you feel. Share Bear Bible's a shared myth. It's a book of mythology. No, I'm not Jewish. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in religion. I'm just keeping you guys on here. It's really helping my algorithm grow. So thank you. Well, Carl, I've already read the book of Revelations. You don't need to tell me about it. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Thank you everyone for showing up. I've already got 431 views, so thank you. This is really helping the channel grow. Well, Dino Dude, that was your dad's doing there. I'm not failing in anything, just following how I feel. Because, Allison, I used to follow religion, not anymore. I was a member of two major religions. I grew up Catholic, and then I converted to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Danny boy, you're bringing up something very good. Every religion is going to teach you that they are the one true religion. Well, if you're asking when I figured out that I was trans, yes, it's me. It is a trans channel. We just have lots of people in here spreading hate because they are Christians or believe in religion. Heather, it's not a religion. It's really a lifestyle because it's how you feel. Well, Joe's gone, just to speak to that. Um, I don't go to any church. Actually, sometimes I'll attend on a my friend has a YouTube channel and he has created a church of atheism. Nothing is wrong with me, Tyson. I am trans and I am pansexual. Well, thank you, Samson. What trauma? I used to work at a trauma center. There's no trauma here. Yeah, Maddie, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks since I streamed. But you know what? It's helping me. I guess it's helping out. I have posted a lot of shorts, mainly on my 2008 Xterra, the Gem X, as you know, that I have been modifying. Uh, Trump, I believe, Bob Larity, that, yeah, Trump is the president. That's about it. Um, yes, I am on estrogen and some testosterone blockers, also on progesterone. I am pre-op. In fact, this year I'm going to start. I worked at a level 2 trauma center, in an emergency room where people come in that are very injured. Well, insomniac, that is awesome to hear. That is a skill. That is a talent to be able to do that. Some people can. Well, I never have. That's your opinion. Pugonomics. Vita, welcome to the stream. Glad to hear from you, girl. Um, you you coming in the ghillie suit. Nobody in the Christian community did anything to hurt me. I just found that religions taught hate. Guys, and girls, I have a mod in here. So now, as soon as my others start showing up, trust me, um, we're, you know, I will have people, I have people here that will definitely, welcome, Flexicano. Goober, whatever you think. Insomniac, I try to be nice. I try to treat others as I would want to be treated. So that's the long and the short of it. Well, thank you, Chuck. Welcome, everyone. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. The channel is, we're trying to work our way up to 5,100 subs. We usually try to do everything in increments of 51. As you know, you are in area 5T1. 51 is one of my lucky numbers. Well, Shasta, I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody has a hyoid bone, so you would probably have one too. That's the thing, Avita. They're attracted to come in here. Um, so something draws them in here. Many of them are probably attracted in here. I actually read an article the other day that many people that look at porn, especially straight men, most of the time they're looking at trans porn. So that's probably why they're coming in here because they are attracted to us being in here. Work on Gem X is coming along really good. If you guys do watch the channel, I did put a link in the description down below if you go look at that. To my latest video on Gem X. I put some off-road lighting on it. I did put a wink mirror for those that you don't know what a wink mirror is. It's a 5-panel mirror that eliminates blind spots. It was a big trend in the 80s when I was younger. That's why I call my vehicle the Gem X. It is a treasure like all of you, so I call it a gem and then X because I was a Gen Xer. Okay, so I'm gonna say my favorite music is 80s music. Um, and actually, I would have a favorite band, and I would have to say it's Depeche Mode, because they do have a very good song that I think all of us can learn from. It's People Are People. So why should it be that you and I should get along so awfully? I think many of you should go listen to that, and it'll teach you a lesson about why do you hate people because of a certain belief. Well, first of all, Fizzle Ned, we talk about the 5 T's. We talk about transition, triathlon trends, teaching, and tips. Welcome, Osman. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Welcome, Duke. Welcome to the stream. For those of you, someone did ask about Gem X. That is my 2008 Nissan Xterra. It is 4-wheel drive, a manual transmission. I am doing some work on it. If you watch my channel, there are many videos with it, especially this week. I've been doing lots of shorts on it. So please do check those out. I have posted my latest video about it, the work I did to it yesterday, down below in the description. So please do check that out. Another great band I think is Journey. Consider dropping a super chat, a super sticker. I have been getting a lot of these floating hearts. So I do appreciate that. And I think I can see something over here in the corner. Is it that you can do a floating heart? So I do appreciate everything everyone has given. Okay, I'm starting to see the floating hearts here now. I do want to thank you for that. I am a woman. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We can talk about like I said, I like to tinker around with my Nissan Xterra. If you guys have a car and you guys like to do modification to it, we can talk about that. Uh, if you are trans or LGBTQ, let's talk about that. Yeah, Avita, I've been I have been going into other stuff. I'm trying to bring in um, a friend to do an interview with. Uh, I do. You guys probably saw a short a few weeks back with a video of a house getting raided. So I'm trying to do an interview with that family. Um, so I'm trying to do that. Um, Kids, what kind of gift? Uh, so I'm trying to get that interview set up. I'm trying to get another guest interviewer in before doing it. I have to find the right time because it's a 3 hour time difference. But once I get it all set up, I do want to do that interview. I will announce it on the website. I'm wearing clothes, and it's not sir. Hello, Nakisha. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Everyone is welcome in here. We have been doing fantastic today. Consider dropping a super chat, a super sticker. It just helps create more content. And, you know, it just sends more, you know, it helps just so I can get more materials for what we do on the channel. Mr. Magnificent, welcome. I do have two monitors right now, Abita. I have my large one down here. I have a second one up at the top. Right now, my analytics are just on the top one. I'm trying to just watch, my comments from my other monitor down here. They're both the same ones when you were at my place. Pues buenas tardes, señor Magnífico. Hello, Nadia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Liberty Prime. No, Jizzy Jazz. I am a woman. Ordinary person, welcome. Thank you for all the comments you have left on the channel, on all my little, on all my videos and shorts. Thank you for watching and keeping up with the channel. Thank you, Ordinary. You always comment on my earrings. I tried something different. Cowboy Dan, welcome to the stream. Kamisha, welcome. Yes, Nadia, I know Spanish. And muchas gracias, hermosa, tú también. Today's going to be about 2 hour live stream. I did start about 38 minutes ago. We can go about another hour and 50, another hour and a half around there. I do probably have to do dinner tonight. Well, thank you, Cowboy Dan. They are new. I got them when I moved out here to California. I actually want to get a couple of other pairs. I want to do some black. They call them cat eye style. I like those. Awesome, Kamisha. My name is Jules. Anybody that joins on here on the channel are my treasures. I myself have a dog named Thomas. He's hanging out outside right now. He's a Dalmatian mix. I also have a daughter. uh, lives in another state. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So, if you are transitioning, we can go ahead and talk about transition. I also, have been doing a lot of videos on my Gem X, which my moderator had a chance to write in. I got to meet her in person one time that she was passing through in Albuquerque. I used to live in Albuquerque till about 2 months ago. Well, Mr. Magnificent, let me see. Okay, I'm seeing that you're polishing up your Spanish. Okay, I get it. I try to, uh, do as much as I can for that. Read about just every comment. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. Monk, thank you for those jewels, as I am Jules. Uh, Clevelandians, we don't need to talk about that. My business is my business. Pantyhose, I haven't started using them. Depending on the outfit, where I would wear it, would probably be nice black ones. I would consider fishnets for certain outfits, though. I just, I just had my a late lunch, and I had some Jimmy John's. Um, not correct, Avita, situational use. Um, And I had some Jimmy John's. This is a Dr. Pepper that was left over from it. I, I don't eat that much. I couldn't finish my whole sandwich. I don't smoke pot. Who took my bears? Well said, Avita. Yeah, if you have nice legs, you don't need them. Right now, I'm actually in jeans with this blouse. This blouse is fitting a lot nicer. It's loose because I've lost, what, 40 pounds in the last year or so. I've been doing the Wegovy. The thing is about these GLP-1s, it's not so much just about um, taking the medication, it's also about changing your lifestyle. Uh, Aaron, it's just something that you feel inside of you, that you feel that, there's, you grow up feeling different, but you don't come out until, a certain time in life. Um, it's just throughout your life you feel that you're not the gender you were assigned at birth. I have started medical transition mainly by doing medications. I'm gonna start surgeries pretty soon. I've been wanting to buy some yoga pants, Quinn. Thank you. I have worn this blouse. I've had it. It's amazing. I always find people don't like purchases from Temu, but guess what? I find excellent clothing on there. Actually, I've never found any bad side effects. I've been on hormones for 2 years, and no. The thing is that if you're going to go on any medication, you can have side effects. I have been on the hormone replacement therapy, what, for 2 years now, and and it doesn't scare me because if I take it according to my uh, the instructions given by my provider, everything should go fine. So, I mean, and as long as you're watching your hormone levels, everything should be good. As long as you're monitored by a medical professional, um, is what I always tell everybody. Pikachu, I'm going to say yes, it is. Wigs are cool because you can change your hairstyle, hair color any day of the week. Uh, and, you know, um, some of us had before myself, I transitioned later in life. So I did have male pattern baldness. So it will, it's taking a while for it to grow back. Although I am on a medical medications for it to grow back. So, Mr. Magnificent, what is it that you're trying to say by your comment here? I have, I know who Aaron Ra is. Um, he is, and he did help out with the Church of Atheism that I belong to. He actually helped us get some blankets to give to the homeless in Salt Lake City, of all places. Thank you, Pikachu. I appreciate the compliments. I always say if you do want to talk here, it's good to be constructive. I'll take constructive criticism, but when you come in and start pitching insults and being destructive, it's a whole different story. Yeah, my friend from the Church of Atheism that I belong to, did a live together. He was really good on there. Yeah, that is one thing I do have to give the state of Utah. They do have a very good health system, mm, but most of the money is supplied by the biggest uh, and richest, probably in how can I say, the biggest, most uh, powerful church probably in the world. They are worth $300 billion. Probably will be at a trillion soon. They are saying that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints may be reaching the trillion mark in the next 5 years. I don't know how far up it was. I am the part where he's such an ingeniously detailed and Minuted Man series entitled System and Classification of Life. That encyclopedic covers the whole basic entire historically of evolutionary phases of collective. Jordan, I can't do backflips. Just country. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. So, you know, any type of Christian belief is shared myth. Long and the short of it. Sleepy, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Rica, sí, soy transexual. Just country, I've never seen him. To me, seeing is believing, not believing is seeing. Long and the short of it, that's it. Plain and simple. I'm just going to leave it at that. No, I don't believe in the Bible. I'll tell you what the Bible is. I'll say the Bible. Thank you, Rika. The Bible is a book of fan fiction. It's fiction, just like Star Wars. It is mythology. If you follow the story of in the of Jesus, it is the same as following the myth of Hercules, of Perseus, of all these different Greco-Roman demigods or children that were conceived of a god. Yes, definitely. I would say watch them, and you'll see how similar the mythology is in it to Christian mythology. And basically, anybody can write a book or make a screenplay that'll follow Christian mythology. And you got to look at it. Actually, Christianity was organized by a pagan. So I don't know how many of you guys know the truth, because there are a lot more books to the Bible than what's in there. So there's not a complete truth to the Bible that is out there. Constantine did the Council of Nicaea, which then decided what books would go in there. Just look at, Adam had a second wife. No, I haven't been an atheist my entire life. I grew up Catholic. I converted to Mormonism or the Church of Jesus, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now I am an atheist. Well, first of all, girly, I don't know what brother, because I'm not a brother. Things happen because they happen, not because of coincidences. Nelson, obviously I know what side of the spectrum you are politically. We try not to talk politics here. I know he is the president. That's all I'm going to say. But that's it. There's another Jules in here, Jules Indigo Blue. Yeah, maybe there's no religion that is correct. It's, and I think you have a point there. It's just the different ways everybody interprets anything. So Insomniac, yes, the King James Version did exclude some books, like the book of, um, what is it? Was it Ruth? No, it's not Ruth. It uh, always escapes me. Um, but yes, Adam, correct. Avita, yeah, your money can work miracles. So, that is something we believe in. And money is more tangible than God. So, um, why is it we believe in a God that's not as tangible as money? You know, at least money you can hold it in your hand and and feel it, not God. Yes, I am a woman. Okay, I am freezing up here on my computer. I can't see your guys' comments. I'm trying to get to your guys' comments. I like to read them off my computer screen. Um, but everything is frozen up on my computer. Um, and I am getting behind on your comments. Um, Actually, everything's passing up right now. I'm trying to get my computer my computer's a little frozen up. I'd like to read comments off my computer so I can um, see them better. So, like I said, either it's read them off my phone because I use my phone as a webcam. Oh, thank you much for those 100 joules. Um, Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I am just having a few computer issues here. I tried. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything to work again here, and I've got one window that's just blocking everything up. And I'm trying to close it, and then I don't want to reboot my computer. I may have to. I'm just seeing what I can do here. So just keep going. Oh wait, there go the comments. I've got them here. I'm gonna have to. Now I'm gonna have to pull that tab back down. I've got dual monitors, so if you see me looking upward, it's because I'm looking at one monitor. And now I am trying to bring it down to I want to bring it down to my lower monitor because it's easier to read. There's lots of, I know there's a lot of comments that I've missed. So I'm going to try to fix this. Um, People are putting are what they're doing is sending lots of little looks like jewels. Yes, I've heard 6, 7 more than 67 times. I've heard them hundreds of times, you know. Um, so no, I'm not a man. I am a woman. I think it's gonna time to be rebooting my computer. This is really frozen up. Okay, so I'm going to continue trying to read off my... Oh, here we go. I think I've got this fixed, you guys. I think it's my internet going to my computer. My phone's just not working off my... Isaac, thank you very much for those 100 jewels. I do greatly appreciate them. Everything is appreciated on this channel. Consider dropping a super chat, a super sticker. That just turns around, goes back in the channel. I try to give 30% to charity. I think I'm going to continue giving it to, go like 15% to the rescue I adopted my dog from. And then I'll go with let's see, and then the second one, I'm going to try to find a LGBTQIA nonprofit here in San Diego. Okay, I'm going to be able to pull up the comments again. I'm sorry if I haven't read yours in a bit. I've been having some technical issues. I do appreciate all those jewels everybody's been given. As I am Jules, remember, all of you are a treasure here. Oh yeah, let's drink those cups of coffee. Nice hearts there. I greatly appreciate those. Thank you very much. Why am I streaming? Because I am here to talk to everyone. One of the things I like to do on my channel is I'd like to be an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community. I'd like to be able to talk, you know, with everyone in the community, whether LGBTQIA plus or straight and cis. It's an important thing that we all talk together, but peacefully, and be nice to each other. As I stated, I like to be an advocate in the community. So I think I've got this computer issue almost coming back up. Here we go. I do want to thank everybody for joining this stream. It's been a fantastic stream. We are getting a good attendance. I also want to thank everyone. I know Ordinary Person had been watching a lot of my shorts lately. I've been doing a lot of shorts on, you know, go in and, you know, and been working on my GemX. For those of you that aren't don't know about my channel, I talk to 5Ts on my channel, hence it's called Area 5T1. Okay, got my stream back up on in front of me so I can see your comments. Oh yeah, my lamp is a UFO. I also have a alien. I do have my Area 5T1 sign, or Area 51, since the channel is called Area 5T1. Well, that's fantastic, Arthur. If you know who I am Jules. And all of you are my treasures. Jason, I am doing fantastic. How are you? I do want to... Arthur, that's unacceptable. Thank you, Avita. I was about to do that myself. Yes, Arthur. It is Sunday still. We had 2 Arthurs in here. I'm completely non-spiritual. Great having you in here, Pat Farmer. Always appreciate when people come into the stream. Cash App is $ Jules Treasures. I don't say things people tell me to here. Why? Because people try to get you to say things that aren't correct or aren't good. Goldberg, your opinion. Actually, Cali weather has been great today. I was actually in a hoodie. It was in the 60s. Diesel, you don't know. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so for those of you that want to know what's going on right now with the Xterra and the timing issue, we don't know yet. There's many things that's going on with Gem X. When I first initially bought it, it wouldn't pass emissions because it's throwing what's called a P0340 code on the computer. That is what they call a camshaft position sensor on bank A. And that will make the vehicle stall from time to time. And another thing that happens with that code, it won't make it past emissions. Yes, it is the 3.3. No, it's a 4.0. It does have a 6-speed manual transmission. So one thing that is happening now, it's throwing the code again. But what happened when they changed the camshaft position sensor, they put new wiring in it. So what I'm thinking is happening is that the wiring for the camshaft position sensor is actually loose because it is saying there's a circuit problem now. So I think it's loose, and when I'm driving, it shifts around, and therefore it causes... Hey, Yadira, guys, we've got dual moderators in here, and if you're coming in here, you know, to insult, trust me, you will be uh, easily just hidden from the channel. Yeah. Well, see, someone recently told me it was a timing chain, Drew, but what's happening is it continues to say circuit, um, failure. So I was talking to someone else and they're saying that it's probably in the electric. So I'm taking it to another mechanic, um, and then it will. Ryu, welcome to the stream. And then I'm taking it Tuesday, and that guy's going to look at it. But yeah, I have a feeling more that it's the electric portion of it because, like I said, when the camshaft position sensor was changed, because I did the bank B, and when we did bank A, I had to take it to someone, and he had to put a new pigtail because the wiring was chewed up. I think he just put electrical tape trying to hold it together and did a poor job of it. So see, yeah, if it's a timing chain, I paid $1,500 for my Xterra. So I got to look at what I want to do because if it's a timing chain, it can be probably about the value of what I bought it for. What is this? This is a live stream traveling. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, sounds good of you you are a treasure here. Welcome, Joe. How's Michigan? Is it cold up there? I know Ohio's been cold. Have you driven are you talking a Mini Cooper? I've never driven a Mini. Welcome, everyone. Everyone is welcome in here, Joe, as long as they're respectful. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to make our way up to 5,100 subs. Okay, Craig, I do. I think vehicles have gotten too complicated, too computerized. I like to watch Scotty Kilmer here on YouTube a lot, and I think one of the things that he states, even going into the electric vehicle market, is getting complicated. They're making the vehicles too complicated, and saying that they're a clean vehicle, they may be a clean vehicle up to now, but when those batteries start to die out and you have to replace one, it's going to cost lots of money. And where are they going to dump these lithium ion batteries? It's going to be costly, and you're going to have to find a special way to dump them. So I think newer cars aren't really what they're worth. Nissan trucks are good. I will say that. I'm a big Nissan person. I grew up in a Nissan family. There's 3 Nissans here at my house. My sister drives a Nissan Altima. My mom drives a Nissan Rogue, and I drive the 2008 Xterra. So, my sister's had an Xterra in the past. I've had 2 Nissan hard bodies. I've had a Nissan Pathfinder. The old school Pathfinder is the first. Well, thank you, Joe. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, and there's a place where they did the testing for the batteries, and there is I know of a place, and I will say I know it's in the state of Tennessee, where they do research on stuff like that, but they have a big area that's a dumping ground for stuff like that. And most of the scientists that have actually worked on these are sick of cancer. I've just got insider information. That's all I can say. But it would be a study to do. I'm a woman. I'm not homeless. Do you see the place I live in? Look, Jerry, yeah, thank you, Yadira. Guys, trust me, I have some of the best uh, moderators probably online that there are. Um, they're like little snipers in ghillie suits that will take, hide you from the channel as soon as you start spreading hate. Yes, for the money, a mid-sized Nissan is the best, probably the Frontier, because they're not expensive as many other trucks. When you start getting to a Tundra or any of the full-size trucks, you are talking about hundreds, almost $100,000 nowadays. Thank you very much, Joe. Yeah, the Titans were nice. When the Titan had the Cummins diesel, that was awesome. Please do leave a like and subscribe, as Yadira has stated. Let's try to keep the channel going. You know, we do accept super chats, super thank you, or super thanks, super stickers. Those are greatly appreciated. You know, just a little bit of extra does help pay the internet here. 30% goes to charity. Exactly. Hate, they just need to keep it to themselves. I am trying to work on two live streams where it might be multiple of us. I know I did put a recent uh, what was it, a short that I did a clip from an old video and about being advocates. I got several people that said we should do streams together. So I'm trying to work on a stream where I would have 2 or 3 people here with me that have been members or are members, and and we could have chats about being advocates um, in the community. For the entire LGBTQ plus community. Pride Month will be in several months. We're in November right now, but we got to think about um, you know we got to start planning for the next year, and we also I live in San Diego, California, Joe. Uh, I grew up out here. I moved back. Oh, thank you for the little sticker there. I was born actually 2 hours east of San Diego. Hey, dear, also thank you for putting the merch store there. Thank you very much for your Jules there. That is greatly appreciated, Derek. Jason, welcome. How are you? Glad to see you here. Emis or Emos, thank you very much. Joe, thank you for the compliment. Everything, they're all greatly appreciated. Um, we've got another mod in here that is Jason P. His work, Yadira's work, and Avita's work in here are greatly appreciated. So please do thank our moderators. They all do a fantastic job in here. I do want to thank everybody that has subscribed so far. We have gotten, what, 14 new subscribers? Thank you very much. 100 Jules, thank you so much for that. Derek, Starflow, what app did you use to donate it, or Star Fox? Because it didn't come in, we would have seen it. I would have seen it on the computer. Joe, if you're talking to me, I am actually from California. Charger fan, Padre fan. Oh, a woman? Okay. Oh, Nick's gone. I love those. I think those people trying to be funny like that. Oh, we got a heart. You know, those people that try to fake security by YouTube. First of all, MB, welcome. Glad to see you here, girl. Sandwater, they're just, that's their nature. They're haters. Remember, you guys, right now my schedule's been very, very tight, and that's why I haven't done as many live streams. I am trying to keep up and at least putting some shorts for you guys. I know a lot of my shorts have been focusing on the Gem X, but it seems to be the content that a lot of people tend to like. So I know, you know, that's what I'm focusing on a lot. If you've noticed, it's been popular. Thank you, Avita. It's just, you know, but I do want to thank everybody for coming here in the live stream. It seems we're doing great today. You know, we're just here chillaxing. We're doing a great live stream. I had my JJ's before coming on the live stream. I live in San Diego, California. Thank you, MB. I tried something different. Maybe a little Megan-ish. I noticed she likes to wear very dangly earrings. Well, old, you could say I'm famous maybe to these people. What part of SoCal are you in, Pink Fur? The other dangle ones I have are the little, like, infinity looking ones. I'll give you that. Oh, that's cool, Silver Mind. Oh, Don Juan, that John 3:16 is so used up. It's played out. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. I do want to say thank you for joining us here today. Don, just so you know, most of us don't follow religion here. Oh, some hater, some, you know, troll. We get those trolls all the time. And that's why I have such great moderators. Um, I've been lucky for everyone that I picked as a moderator for doing a great job. I'm just trying to work on a few things. I know at least Avita and I want to do another live stream side by side on StreamYard one of these days. There's a few people that responded to a short that I did. I will probably send them a link to that live stream, and maybe we'll have 3-4 people on there. I think I can do up to 6. Okay, I will try to plan it on a Saturday, which usually works good for me, and we'll see what we can do. I know there were 2 other people that responded to that video. Hi, cute kitty kitty. Welcome to the stream. Solomide, that is a good way to put it. Many people follow religion. Some of us don't. So some of us believe in God, some of us don't, like myself. I don't. I could. That is true. Hello, Jeff. We're just chatting in here. We're not playing anything. Tyrannical, you think what you want to think. Okay, well, there's no younglings in here. Not unless they haven't told us that they are. Well, hide back to your cat. Yes, that is what we say. 18 and over, please. That's a good one there. And most people that are in religion believe in Santa Claus. So talk about myths. Dr. Crudo, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Welcome, Alyssa. Welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a treasure here. Love it. We're doing fabulous on how many people are coming in here. Started off with the usual amount of trolls. Now we're getting some, some good views. Um, at the beginning, uh, I just left them and let them keep talking. And just kept being nice to them. You kill them with kindness. Pescado. Jose, pop, poppies is best. Well said, Jason. It's not a dating app in here. You know, I actually had something happen to me on the trolley. I take the trolley to work now. What happens is my work does pay for a trolley pass, gives me a trolley card, and it was actually pretty cool. But so I was on the trolley. I had my backpack like this. I had my jacket on. Cincinnati Drew, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. And they saw my name on my jacket, and there's a small city here in San Diego County with the same name. And she goes, "Are you from there?" And I said, "No." I said, "That's my name." And she goes, "Oh." And then she kind of, this young lady kept smiling at me and stuff, and um, so I think she kind of used it to get my name and hit on me. Uh, and then and and then she got off the trolley, and usually when someone rides it, there'll be a regular there. So, but she made sure to say goodbye. I didn't, exchange numbers that day. I'll leave that for another time. Um, Star Wars, and I can tell you the ultimate reason why Star Wars. Um, Star Trek, they're they will slow down and avoid the asteroid field, but in Star Wars, Han Solo will gun it through there. She just seemed to be a nice young lady, Avita. So I was kind of like, uh, you know, I I don't know. Maybe I'll just talk to her if I see her again. Python, welcome to the stream. Yeah, because wasn't it that they went in Star Trek, one of the movies, the Enterprise basically got destroyed with asteroids? Been trans all my life. It's just when you feel that you can come out. In my teens, I started feeling that urge to use women's clothing. I would do it pretty much closeted. I would do it when nobody was home. Uh, and then, slowly work to, and eventually, being that that I am of Mexican descent, and they believe so much in machismo, um, that you don't want to come out. And then in later in um, when I was around 51, Yeah, 51, hence Area 5T1, because everything in my life happens around the number 51. Um, um, I felt I had to come out as I I came out first bisexual, but sexuality is very fluid. You will start noticing people. Well, thank you, Lance. I'll read you know your comment just for that. Oh, but thank you for the $5 super chat. In fact, I might be able to read that. What made me choose then was that I just felt it so strongly that I had to, I felt that I needed to come out. It's just a certain point. It's just that thing that that you need to express to someone. And at that time, I was still married. I needed to tell my significant other. Um, and then then started having those feelings that I was wanting to, you know, it starts off being a cross dresser. And then from there, you actually start that feeling of, because I had, like I said, in my teens, I used to dress in women's clothing when I was home alone. So then you had that, you get that urge later on again. So then you have, if you just keep hiding it, you're not being your true self. So it's important to express that true self of identity. And after I started cross dressing, I eventually went to a gender therapist, and she went through a series of questions with me and confirmed that I was trans, that I had gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria is not feeling like the gender you were assigned at birth. What sort of objects am I attracted to? I'm attracted to, I am what's called pansexual, so I'm attracted to the people who I meet by according to who they are, like their personality and stuff like that. I don't look at just looks. I try to find, someone. Yeah, of course, we're all going to look at someone right away. And we got another super chat by Lance Dooley. Thank you for the second super chat. Doesn't matter where you are, my friend. Jesus can meet you where you are. He can transform your life. You're God's precious treasures. John 3:16. Thank you for the super chat. If you give a super chat, I will read it, even if it's, something I don't believe in, but I will read them, not unless they can contain any profanity. I won't read the profane words, just to, so actually, Didi, I don't need Trump to pray for me. You know what? He may be the president. He may be my boss since I'm a federal employee, but um, I don't, I don't need him, to do anything for me. But uh, just keep running the government, but run it different. Guys, I do want to say another thing that I've done lately. I have, and I'm waiting for my order to come in. It should be here Tuesday. I will show it in one of my next live streams. I have joined like a makeup like membership company where it will ship you a new box of makeup every month. You get the first 3 days of the month to choose your items, and then they'll give you two others. They'll pick two others. It's like I think I'm paying $32 a month, but I got items that were more expensive than that. So it seemed like a good deal. I will review the items. I will do videos and review the items and see how well they work. So it is called Ipsy. So maybe in time, maybe I will hopefully get some type of sponsorship from them here on the channel. But I will review their items, show the haul. Today, Avita, it took me about maybe 30 minutes. I've done Dollar Shave Club. Yeah, so that's about the same for me, about 20 to 30 minutes. What it's going to be interesting to do with this new makeup is that it has a setting spray. You can either put it on after your makeup or before. It'll act like a primer if you do it before. So I'm going to be interested in checking it out. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're 6 likes away from our favorite number here in Area 5T1. We're at 45 likes. Let's try to hit that number of 51. Then we'll try to make it to 102. Let's make those increments of 51. We are doing fantastic thanks to Lance. We have made Lance Dooley. We're at $10 in super chats. Remember, 30% will go to charities. The other 70 will just go to improving the channel, paying the bills, keep the internet going, pay the power bill, stuff like that. This month, one thing I'm noticing is another thing that's hitting. I'm actually starting to get there's a little bit of revenue coming in from it looks like maybe ads that are on my shorts. And I'm actually pretty happy with the numbers. Why did I switch? Oh. So, we're starting to see where things are, definitely growing. In fact, the channel is growing tonight. I was at 2630. We've almost gotten, if we can get 3 more subs, that would be greatly appreciated. That would make 20 subs tonight. Joe, anytime. You can be in here anytime. As long as people are respectful, everyone is welcome in here. So, that's what the big thing about this channel is. Welcome, Bear. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I think we're 3 away from 51 likes. Well, Hop, that's your choice. Looks like we just got a $10 super chat. I'm just waiting for it to come in. I can't see who gave it. It's someone. Is it Lance again? Lance again, but he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities, the chastisement for our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. I love you, friend. Call out to Jesus. Lance, I have in the past, and I don't believe in him. Thank you for the super chat, though. And like I said, all super chats will be read. So please do hit a like and subscribe. Consider, dropping those super chats. I stated that 30% of super chats does go to charity, and the other just maintains the channel going. Keeps the internet gets paid, bill gets paid, the lights on. I mean, I do have my first job. This is just something I do on the side, help everyone. I'd like to be an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community. So it is, all of the supers are appreciated. Supers, you can also subscribe to the channel. You can get a membership. There's a $2.99 membership. There's a $5.99. I know some people have some members. I try to do extra content on there. I'm not as diligent as I should be, but I try to get as much for the members as I can. What I should do is do one on the beach for members first, then like a month later release it for a video, and then release it for members first, then out to the public. Thank you, Joe. Greatly appreciated. Friartown, very good question. At this time, it would be difficult. I am not out at work yet. Yet I work for the federal government. So, yeah, with this presidency, it would not be feasible. So, before, it would have been very easy to transition. Before, we could actually have our pronouns by our name. As soon as Trump came into office, he took any expression of your gender or away. People could no longer express their pronouns by their name, whether they were, cis, trans, non-binary. Put pronouns by your name. See, we were having a good talk there, Firetown Carl. Now you ruined it for yourself and others because you changed your tone. And we appreciate when talks are you know, questions are asked, but when you turn those questions into a hate comment, that's when you're taken out of the live stream. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. I do want to thank everybody that's been here tonight. We are having a great live stream. We haven't had a large audience like this in a while, so it's been greatly appreciated. We're doing fantastic. We've gotten a lot of new subs, helping the channel grow. We've got lots of views here. Well, everybody has their movies that they like and don't like. Taz, welcome to the stream, though. Everybody is welcome here, whether they like Star Wars or not. And it's strange that the internet's being like this here because when my nephew lived here, he would opt for the highest package internet because he was a gamer, and it is just being slow today. It was just for me because I'm if you guys notice me looking upward, I have another monitor. Instead of having them side by side, I have one up top. I may try to get a larger monitor on top just to be able to see. Thank you, Yadira. Yadira has posted the merch store website. Please go check out the merch there. We have t-shirts, hoodies. We even have coffee there. We have hats, teddy bears, all kinds of stuff. Whatever I make from the merch, 30% goes to charity. 70% just supports the channel in whatever's needed to make more videos, making it more engaging. Even if it has to do with, like, if we're doing Gem X, it might support in buying stuff for Gem X. And yes, Yadira has posted the Cash App link. It is $ Jules Treasures. You can always give straight through Cash App. What we're going to do here, we are coming up at 2 hours, and it is 5:49. So we'll probably try to go for the hour or the 2.5 hour mark, and then I will have to start getting my stuff ready for work tomorrow. Also feed good old Thomas. He's not up here right now, but Thomas is my dog. He's a Dalmatian mix. But I do want to thank everybody for the awesome live stream we've had tonight. So I try to, make sure when I come on to give you guys as much time as possible. This has been a great live stream. I know I haven't done it in a while. Just make sure you keep watching the channel. I may do clips from this live stream to the channel. It's something new I found, that I can take a video that I have on the channel and make clips from it and make a short. And it's great because you can, continue to show parts of your streams to your audience, or old videos. What I did is I just made a video about working on the Gem X, and the actual video hasn't gotten lots of views, but all the clips of it, I broke it down into into 6 or 7 clips, but the clips have gotten like 500 views each. So I'm finding that shorts are working fantastic. So I'm gonna start, continue making videos, doing lives maybe at least once a week on the weekends, and then um, you'll see lots of clips. So yeah, keep watching the channel. You'll see shorts. You'll see like replays of certain parts of this video. Um, I'll try to find uh, parts that are worth reposting on there. Uh, this is a channel for everyone. We're here to chat. We're here to be friends, and I'm here to also to be an advocate for everyone. Um, especially LGBTQIA plus community, but we're just here to chat. We can talk about anything, and we can, try to help each other out in any situation. Um, so please do hit a like, subscribe. We've gotten, $20 in super chats today from Lance. We greatly appreciate those super chats. Another way to donate, Yadira has posted it, is through the Cash App. So there's many ways. So, like I said, you'll probably see some short. I right now I have about, how many shorts I've done today is about 7. I try to do a lot of times. I'll do like almost 5, 6 in a day, because I'll do like 3 in the morning when I get up for work, and I'll do 3 in the evening. If not, I'll do like 5 in the evening, just to maintain. Yes, it is. It is a Star Wars poster. Now, this is a replica one. I don't know if I still have it, or I might have sold it on the internet, on eBay. I used to have an authentic theater poster from '77 that looked like this one, and I can already see the differences. To know if you have an authentic one, obviously it's going to have all the producers' names here. Mine was actually from the theater, and then if you go up to where Luke's belt is, down in the belt area, actually I don't know if his belt is white on the other poster, but it actually has a small line, which is actually a hair. When they were making the poster, the original, a hair fell off one of the people in production, and when the poster went to production, that hair came out on the poster. So if you have an original, that's how you know. Man, Jason, you are fast on that. I didn't even get a chance to see that. So yeah, I had one. I think if I did sell it, it went for over 100, maybe even up to 150 bucks. And I had actually gotten that one for free. I'm sure the thing is, it had a lot of so it had a lot of folds in it. The person that gave it to me folded it at one point, had folded it up, and so it had a lot of bends in it, so yeah. I'm sorry. Well, that's actually my internet is being very slow today, because it seems like it keeps like it continues to like freeze up. Well, thank you very much, whoever Scooby is. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit like and subscribe. I'm trying to see how many. I think we have 50 likes according to according to my count right now. So welcome. Beer, welcome to the stream. Remember, whenever you join us here, you are a treasure. So oh, you see 51. I have to let me take a quick look. So if we're at 51, we made it to our first goal. Thank you, Dragon Master, for the 2 jewels. What do you mean, who stole your name? Dragon Master, I'm Jules. And all of you are my treasures, just so you know, just so everybody knows. So please do hit that like and subscribe button. Everyone is welcome here. Please, we'd like to have as many people here as we can and have good conversations. MMA, welcome. Glad to have you. Yes, it is 51, Yadira and Jason. Thank you. I do want to thank everyone helping us reach those 51 likes. That is usually 10 is usually our first goal. 51 is our next. Then 100. I don't know if we're gonna make 100 because we've only got about half hour left in the stream. Cali is fantastic. Right now it's chilly for Cali and it's 68 degrees. Oh no, it might have gone down to 60. But it's not the 7 degrees that Albuquerque would get to sometimes. Now, I haven't gone down to, I want to do a live, I did do one where I kind of cruised and took the long route home one night just for fun. I know I stopped at Mission Beach at one point to show you guys the area. It's in one of my videos or one of my streams, but once Gem X is really working well, we'll go out cruising one night there, and we'll do, I don't know if we can do a live from there, or I know my tripod and my light are in there, so we could always do it from there. I also want to go out and do a photo shoot of the Gem X. Next week, I'm probably doing some body work to it. It does need, it's weird because I had some spots where the paint had started to chip and it just had bare metal spots. And then now it's kind of started to rust. So now what I'm going to do is sand it down. I ordered a bunch of stuff today to be able to do it. I ordered a sander uh, with some, some sandpaper and some edge primer. Now I need to get some gray oxide primer, and I also need to get some white paint just to make it look even, and just to make sure that it doesn't, start rusting through the metal. I want to catch it before it becomes malignant, you should say. I don't want the body end up with, you know, cancer and metastasize, basically. Sorry, I'm being a little medical, but I am a nurse, and that's how I can be. What the gay? Is that your name? What the gay? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Yeah, no Bondo, because that's just surface right now. So I just bought a sander. What I'm going to do is I think what you do first is sand it down. What I understand is sand it down first with 40 grit sandpaper. Take the that rust off. Then you do some 180 grit. Then you do some, what is it? I have it right here. Polyester finishing putty and hardener, and you spread it on the surface, and then from there you sand it down again with 180 grit after it's dried for 30 minutes, and then sand 180 grit, and then you wipe, and then you repeat the sanding, and then you spray with the edge primer. B&B, nice try. I don't see it. And then after that, you 3 coats of surface primer. So that would be the gray primer. Savory, I don't see it. Are you sending it via Super Chat? Because the Super Chat would pop up here. We would all be able to see it. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a treasure here. So please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. You're on with Jules. So, we can chat about anything. We've been doing fantastic. We do want to thank everyone that has subbed. Just a few more likes will be to 20 new, or just a few more subs will be to 20 new subs on the stream. We're getting close. I do highly appreciate that. Our next goal as far as subscribers is, let's try to make it to 5,100. I don't think we can do it by the end of the year, but maybe we can. It'd be kind of that'd be a lot of subs, but we've been getting some subs from, let's see, we've been getting some subs from, even from Schwartz, we've been getting subs lately. So we've been doing fantastic. Like I said, I do want to do a stream somewhere on the beach. We'll probably do it in Mission Beach somewhere. Right now it's going to be MMA. I haven't gotten implants. No. Those are natural. Those are au naturel. I'm going to tell you something lately. MMA, that's a good question. I am kind of giving it maybe another, they say the first 3 years on hormone replacement therapy is when you start, not till about 3 years is what's going to be, is when they stop growing. So I want to see how big they will be before that, because I'm already close to a B cup, so I'd be happy in a C. And then I wouldn't do surgery. The only surgery I would do would be to approximate them closer to each other, because as a male, you're going to notice that things are out wider than inward. Another thing, the other day I let some of the other girls at work do it first. The docs had extra Botox. I work in dermatology is one of the departments I work in. Docs had extra Botox, and they're all, okay, who wants some Botox? And there was enough for like 2, 3 people. One girl was about to graduate nursing school, so make sure she went first, and then the other 2 girls got some. I would like to get some like right here, maybe a little bit on the forehead, and maybe on the side of the eyes, the crow's feet. And they'll do that from time to time if they have leftover Botox. They'll just come over because it's extra practice for the residents. So, and it's pretty much free. I know it'll be something that I would have to maintain. I'm also probably back pain. Yeah, I wouldn't want back pain. Nobody wants back pain. Another thing I would consider, well, I do want to start doing is a laser hair removal. I am looking, there's one website I've been looking at, besides going to get some laser hair removal. Fondue, welcome to the stream. I know I see you all the time that you do look at my shorts, so thank you. That is greatly appreciated. So I do want to start doing some hair removal, obviously of the facial hair and legs and other regions of the body. So one of the things, Catch makes an IPL, which is kind of a home laser system to take it off. You do it little by little. But from what I read, that they have some very good facial creams to remove the facial hair, and it gives effects within like the first week or so. And they give good results. So they have one kit that's like that I'm gonna start looking at and do that. Maverick, yes, I am trans. I'm a trans woman. Maverick, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, you guys, right now my computer is going slow for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if I have too many windows open. Here we go. Yeah, legs. I mean, since I started transitioning, everywhere that the areas I have shaved have I've actually getting less hair growth back. So I mean, yeah, vegan. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, it just woke up right now, Confondu, because now I'm getting a ton of comments from the channel. So everyone, please do hit that like and subscribe. I think I'm in real life comments coming off the computer right now. Oh, Shiny, I can't see your comments anymore. Stank, welcome. Remember, you are a treasure here. Guys, we've got about 15 minutes left in the stream. I'll say, well, about close to 20, between 15 and 20. So in that time, please do hit your like, subscribe to the channel, consider dropping a super sticker, super chat. People have been giving Jules. They've been giving Jules. Echo, welcome to the stream. How are you? Glad to see you here. Always fantastic having a fellow, one of my mods here. We've been having a fantastic stream today. Well, Gavin, it would be wonderful, especially if I had a son. I have a stepson, but not by a last name of Smith. So I think you need to stop joking. He's been here before, you guys. I recognize the name. Hello there. That's what it makes me think. Douglas, good old Obi-Wan Kenobi's. Hello there. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to refresh this, see if I can. Well, Vegan Steve, I don't know if he'd be a good person to adopt because I eat lots of meat. Okay, I'm trying to refresh the computer, seeing if we can get caught up here. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. I'm sorry, I was just looking at a quick text message. It's just, I've been trying to get this computer. It says that it's got an excellent connection, but it seems to be going slow. I don't know why. Thank you for those hearts there, everyone. Right now I can't see comments. It seems. Welcome, John. Welcome to the stream. Okay, now it seems I'm getting a better feed now. Um, so we've got about 15 minutes left. Um, so I'm gonna kind of start, you know, closing out here. Um, I do want to say thank you to everybody that's joined the channel. It's greatly appreciated when you subscribe. We've gotten almost 20 new subscribers. Um, it should have been MTF, not WTF. Um, we're always here to talk, John. So just um, Meme Mountain, if you want to donate, go ahead and drop a super chat down at the bottom. There's a little dollar sign. Just hit that, and you can send a super chat. You can put whatever comment you want in there. Please do be respectful. Okay, so we're about 13 minutes from ending the stream. Like I said, thank you everybody for joining us here. We are, you know, on the channel. We are Everybody's doing fantastic here, John. We've had a great stream today. Lots of people here, lots of views. We've had about 20 new subs added. That is fantastic. The more subs we have, the more people that can come in and chat on the live streams, can watch the videos, and um, you know, and check out a lot of the shorts. If you guys will note, more shorts are coming out lately. I've been doing lots of short form content, or if I do a video, I will clip it down to a bunch of shorts because it does help the the channel get more viewership. Um, Baroness, welcome to the stream. Um, a lot of the short form content I've been doing lately. Um, yes, confondu their leaves. Um, and So I've been doing a lot of Gem X short content, um, and they've been doing fantastic. It's been I don't People I think are just interested in cars, um, and it's just helped. That has really helped the channel. Really, really, I guess it helped it jump onto the algorithm today. Uh, so I do appreciate everyone that it has been watching. I don't follow any faith. I'm an atheist. I girly, I actually, if any church I would say I attend, um, is a church of atheism. My friend has a church of atheism here on YouTube. So he does it video form. Uh, Kambandu really working into the trying to DIY a lot of my cars has come in more in this time. There were certain things that I did to my own first car on my own, and a lot of it was like adding stuff like, I did the lights on the off-road lighting. I had done that before. It was a little different this time because it was a prefab wiring harness. As to when I did it before, I did all the wiring and I kind of knew what to do, but doing using the wiring harness that the company gave was awesome because it just did it much easier. Um, and then uh, now some of the mechanical work I've been doing, I has been has been fun because I am starting to discover, you know, stuff that I didn't do before to my vehicle. So it's been pretty cool to do that. Um, so that's helped out in learning more. Um, so the thing is, cars now are so computerized. Actually, that makes it easier to diagnose certain problems. It makes it more difficult to be a shade tree mechanic. I have one issue that's been going on for a long time, and you know, thank you, John, for being here. You have a great night. Get some rest. Um, you know, and so, Sab, welcome to the stream. Um, and it's been fun doing all those extra things. Yeah, it actually used to be a TV show, Shade Tree Mechanic. One of the biggest things you can learn from Shade Tree Mechanic is knowing whether your car is running smooth or not. One of their biggest things they said that the biggest trick to look at that uh, is to watch your antenna on your car. If your antenna is not shaking that much, that means your car is running smoothly. If it's shaking too much, there's something wrong in the vehicle. It's not idling right. So that's a big thing that was learned from that show. Um, my I have the best mods. I know, and I do want to thank Yadira because I know she mods on other channels, and I think Jason does too. I do want to thank both of them, but they, the thing is I know Yadira. I've seen her on another friend's channel, but I've seen her like come over, and sometimes she'll be doing both, I think. But she's very, very good about coming over to the channel here, and it's fantastic to have such great mods. Yeah, and really it all depends on what type of antenna. If you have a long, you know, antenna, that's where it's gonna make the difference to be able to see, as opposed to nowadays you got the little triangular one that's on top of the roof, and it does that you won't notice. Okay, so we've got about 5 minutes. I'm going to start closing up the stream. I do want to thank everyone for joining us here. I do want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel. We have gotten 20 new subs tonight. I do want to thank everybody that even just came by and viewed. That was fantastic. We've gotten 2,400 views tonight. Oh, 2414 now. It shows 2409 down here. My other gauge shows at 2414. There, we're at 2414. One's ahead of the other. But I do want to say thank you for being here. As always, I like to end by stating that that I appreciate everything that you guys do to come in here and we have our chats. I will try to do another live stream probably next Saturday or Sunday. I try to do it when there's less people home. That way, it's easier to do it, not interruptions or anything. So I do want to thank you. We'll also try to do one from the beach here in San Diego. Um, there will be a lot of background noise, but I think it'll be fun. Also, I'm going to do maybe a small video, um, maybe make it into fondue. Have a great night. Um, and and also do like a small photo shoot of Gem X. I'm trying to find a little dirt area, kind of give it an off-roady look. Um, and then see what else we can do. I'm going to start trying to do stuff from different areas in San Diego. I do want to say thank you. You guys might have seen some pictures I put at the harbor. Maybe I'll try to do one from the harbor. I think that'll be another fantastic place. Thank you for joining me here. My name is Jules. All of you are my treasures. Please remember, if you are transitioning, make sure to see a provider for your hormones, and also to see a therapist to get your diagnosis of gender dysphoria, and that everything does go well. Continue to see both regularly. Once again, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and have a great night. Thank you for being here. Once again, I am Jules. All of you are my treasures, and you were in Area 5T1. Have a great night. Thank you.